Hello and welcome to a first ever Top Shot Collectibles, Establish the Collectibles live stream. My name is Adam Levitan. Here at Establish Run, I'm joined by Michael Leone. I am joined by Rob Wilson. You may not know, works with us on the content team. We'll start with Leone. How are you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing pretty well. I busted out one of my old school basketball jerseys to, commemorate the Top Shot pack openings. But I'm looking forward to see what you got here.
Okay. The reason that Rob is here tonight, Rob normally works behind the scenes with us, doing some content, doing some help with the social and the digital stuff. He's here tonight because I did not get a what was the pack called? The $199 pack. What was that one called on Sunday? I don't remember what it was called.
The Rising Stars.
The Rising Stars. See, as you can see here, this is my screen that producer Leone is showing now. I got a Seeing Stars pack, which is the Pez pack. It was $14, I believe. I did not get in line. I did not get the $199 pack, but Rob did. And so me and Rob worked out a deal where he will be giving me his pack. However, you cannot give packs on Top Shot. I think they talked about adding that functionality, but it's not there yet. So you can't just give someone a pack. What you have to do is open the moments and then send them to me. And so I thought, well, this could be kind of cool because I know Rob and we're going to open the pack on stream. So we know A, there's no funny business, and B, I can break Rob's heart when I pull something thick after he sent me a pack. But anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. Rob, what's going on tonight, buddy?
Not much, and how I'm doing will depend on what's in that pack. So you're definitely correct. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes, and I'm hoping you get just enough to make you happy, but not so much that it makes me wonder my decisions for the next 2 months.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
I was saying I gave away a pack, a Pez pack, as Levitan likes to put it, and the pack from when I announced the giveaway to 24 hours later increased in expected value a ton because the marketplace went nuts and they made some announcements about the print run. And I was kind of sweating it a little bit. I was in Rob's spot where I wanted it to be okay, not too great. And it ended up being a really bad pack, got duplicates and some like really bad common. So we'll see. I'm going to switch to my screen real quick, Adam, just to show this first pack you're opening is the Seeing Stars, correct? The $14 pack.
Correct. The Pez pack will be opened first. Yes.
The Pez pack's open first. You can see the moments. This is from the Top Shot site itself. It's linked in the pack description. So you're just hoping for the best of the Seeing Stars.
Right.
Luka, Zion. There's some decent base moments too, though. So I'll throw it back to your screen, but just wanted to bring that up real quick.
Yeah. So we are far from Top Shot experts. I hope you guys listened to my interview with Mike Levy, who's obviously deep in the Top Shot streets. If you guys haven't listened to that, I would highly recommend you go listen to that if you want to understand more about Top Shot and how it got started and why people are bullish and why people are paying these insane amounts. I think we should talk a little bit about how each of us got involved. I was at the gym with Bales and he was just like, hey, I've been messing around this Top Shot thing. And this was in like early January. And I'm making like $4,000 a day, just like flipping moments. I was like, that's interesting. And I didn't really look into it because I'm a pretty big dolt. And then like maybe a week later, Bales was like, I'm going to buy this John Morant for $35,000. And I was like, oh my God, that's insane. But he offered me a piece. He actually twisted my arm to take a piece. So I took a piece of that. I took a piece of a few other cards that he has. And then I bought a few for myself, but really not many at all. So I'm far from a Top Shot bag holder. I'm a Top Shot piece holder and a Top Shot. I'm interested in it. And I'm curious, Leone, because you have been in the physical card streets, LOL cardboard. The friction to buy that was just too much for me. Like I could not face shipping and sending it to get graded. And if I mess up a corner here, it's dust. And I can't grind eBay. Like I'm just not up for all that stuff. All this stuff on Top Shot. I think part of the reason it's been so appealing as we move towards like a fully digital world one of the reasons I think it's so appealing is it's so much easier in the physical card space. So I don't know, Leone, are physical cards under threat? How do you feel about this first physical right now?
Yeah, I mean, the barrier of entry to Top Shots is so low compared to the physical space for the reasons that you mentioned that it's going to be the future. Once I got it, I was pretty convinced that this is long-term going to be a really big thing. I think cardboard will always have a place. I could even see short-term, and by short-term, I mean next handful of years or so, see Top Shot maybe even help the physical cardboard space where it just brings in more collectors, people who weren't really hobbyists, I guess you would say, in the physical card space before, but they don't have an aversion to it. They might want to dabble in that as well. So I think it'd be good, short term. Long term, 5+ years out, I am a little worried that Top Shots is going to start to replace it, and that's going to be the central focus of things. And I got started in it similar to you, where my buddy Logan, who's really big in the NFT space, I'm kicking myself. He told me in December about it, and he just sent kind of this message to me and Dink in one of the Slacks we have together. And we were busy that day and kind of ignored him, and he never brought it up again. And then a month later, it's like, oh my God, why weren't we just collecting pack? Hindsight's 2020. Wish we'd collected pack. And then a month later, at first I was stubborn because I was like, well, I blew my opportunity to get in early. I don't want to get in at the peak. But it was just so big. I want to mess around a little bit, and the market's already had some huge swings. And one of the big down swings, I was able to catch a guy who was literally liquidating his whole account. He put up his account for almost half price what he bought the week before, a massive account. Was able to grab a couple of Zion legendaries that I was able to flip, and then as a result of that and getting in line for some packs, you're basically playing with house money at that point, which is nice. But I've been trying to focus on more of the legendary market, just get a few moments here and there. I only have 4 moments right now, and a couple of them are some AD playoff moments that I want to hold long term.
Yeah, no, and I think one of the biggest things here is it has completely erased the barrier between crypto and regular. You could be on this site and never, ever, ever know that you're dealing on Flow blockchain, or that you can pay with Ethereum. I mean, there's no crypto barrier whatsoever. And I think that's just creates the addressable market so much higher. Anyways, Rob, what is your Top Shot experience as we speak here?
Yeah, mine started a little bit more in the irony camp. It was more I kind of made fun of it at first, but then the more I learned about it and read about it, it was actually the technical aspect that kind of hooked me a little bit, because the idea of having the moments being there and being unique, and sticking around only a certain amount of them was really intriguing to me. But it was mostly fantasy Twitter that kind of got me going on it. And actually, Zenon and David, the other guys that I work with at ETR here, we have a group chat, and one of them was talking about how they bought a pack and flipped it, and seeing people actually make money and profit off it for real was kind of what flipped the switch for me, that it was actually something big. And obviously on the back of Bitcoin and everything else that's been going on this year, I figured it was better to jump in now than be holding the bag later.
Yeah, I think, I'd say 2 things. First of all, we are obviously in the DFS hardcore fantasy bubble, and everybody is aware of it now. Most of my friends in real life haven't even heard of Top Shot. So I do think that the addressable market can expand and will expand. As I talked about with Mike Levy, I don't know if that necessarily means that the prices will expand, especially on some of these kind of withered, how much can Eric Bledsoe season 1 go for in 5 years? It makes no sense. But, I have no idea on price speculation. I didn't want to speculate on that. I do want to say that there are other bear cases. I didn't really give Mike on the podcast a great chance to expand on the bear cases, but I thought one that he brought up, which was pretty viable, was something happening with the NBA and the license. Let's say that Dapper can't get the license with the NBA, or they open up the license to other people, or Panini ends up with some type of license instead of them, or who knows what could happen in the future with that. You're relying a lot on Dapper, and that kind of goes against the whole crypto mantra of decentralized. This is very, very centralized to Dapper, which I think it could be a problem down the road. But there's certainly other bear cases, Dapper flooding the marketplace with moments and removing the scarcity, but they seem pretty sharp, and I don't think that's it. One thing that I don't think is a bear case, I know everybody's bitching about now today, is the site being down. I'm shocked the site, considering that the rapid rate of expansion. Like, you know, we started ETR and like it was overwhelming trying to have the site stay up, to handle customer support, to handle payment processing and all that. Like really, really overwhelming. And we have one zillionth of the users that Top Shot has, obviously. And so they go from 2,000 to 400,000 plus users in a span of 2 months. Like, I'm surprised the site is ever up. So I really don't think that's a long-term bear case at all.
It's also funny though too, because talk about physical market. It's like, I sell a card on eBay. Maybe I print the shipping label tomorrow and I send it to you, and people are freaking out about the marketplace being down for one day, when that's still about a quarter of the time it's going to take for you to move a card in the physical space. So people are impatient, and I get it. It's frustrating, but like you said, the rapid user growth was just insane. And when you compare it to other markets, it's not that huge of a deal long term for it to be down. It sucks right now for people who want to do stuff.
Yeah.
But
yeah. By the way, we are considering expanding more collectibles content, not just Top Shots, but other collectible stuff, physical cards and stuff like that. If that's something that you guys want to see, let us know in the comments. And give us a like on YouTube as we continue to be trying to get more and more YouTube content out. Rob is actually our man in the YouTube street. Tell him about your day job, Rob, and how you're trying to get us off the schneid here on YouTube.
Yeah, so I do actually work at I work for Google, the company that owns YouTube, obviously, and so I do like business consulting for people and digital marketing, things like that. So I've been pushing Adam and the other boys to centralize some of our brand here and get everything out on all the other platforms. It's the day job hat can't be taken off when we talk ETR. So I'm excited to see where we're all going.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. We've talked long enough here. People want to see us rip packs here. Let's go back to that screen, Leone, that shows what's in this Pez pack, and let's decide what the top 3 cards we're rooting for here, if we can.
So this is the Scene Stars, the $14 pack. The Scene Stars are serial out of 10,000. These are the ones you care most about in this pack. The Steph Curry card, I know my buddy got this. He flipped it for like $500 right away. I think the market has gone down since, but eventually will come up. There's also a challenge, which right now they have a challenge for, not Team LeBron, the other team.
Team Durant,
Team Durant. I think the challenge has been announced for Team Durant. So that gives some of the value to the cards on his team. There will be a LeBron challenge, but it's not going to be like 2 or 3 weeks. I think it's going to be after the Durant one finishes up. So you might want to hold.
There's a Luka there too, also, that I assume is worth more than the Curry.
Yeah, but Luka's worth more. I would assume Zion's probably worth more. LeBron, actually Zion might not be worth more. But LeBron and Luka, Zion's probably up there. So we'll see. And then there's this base set too. There are some moments that are lower serial. I think Quickly's first moment is in here for the Knicks. Rookie, that'll get a rookie badge and a first moment badge. So that would be a really good pull from the non-Scene Stars type of things. The things you're trying to avoid is what I got was this PJ Tucker corner 3. Could there be anything more boring than a PJ Tucker corner 3?
Those are the ones that I'm talking about, though. Like, people are buying PJ Tucker corner 3s for like $20 right now, right? How could a PJ Tucker corner 3 out of, what is it, 25,000 be worth $20?
Yeah. I misspoke. LeBron is going to be the challenge card, so he's not in it.
Right.
So I misspoke. There is no LeBron. But yeah, I've said for a few weeks, I think like 95% of these moments are like pretty overpriced, and then 5% are pretty good investments. Have gotten some pushback on that, where people think that Series 1, Series 2, just not even just in terms of like a sports thing, but just as an NFT memorabilia in general, people might care about that in the future, having one of these first 2 series. Print runs with the demand for packs are just going to be higher. So something that's out of 15K might sound like a lot to you. That's not that high of a number when they're going to be 60K plus moments in the future. So that's the case for some of these moments holding value. But yeah, some of this stuff is like, a random Larry Nance Jr. Dunk 25K, in cardboard, these cards are, $1, if that.
Right.
And that's only for people's personal collection. So I'll be interested to see how those prices hold up.
All right.
Let's do it.
Hopefully I have the audio on. Everybody knows I'm far from a tech savant here, but we're going to go ahead and open your pack. All right. So this is the Pez pack. This one was $14. We'll see what we can pull here. And then we will get to Rob will be opening for me the $199 pack. Audio working?
It's working.
Sure did.
All right.
Which door?
We go 3.
I always go in order. I don't know. I'm a square.
Order.
The honeybee.
All right.
Levine.
Very good player.
Yeah.
That's for a 35K plus. I mean, that's the type of player you want with the season he's having.
I'll say this. They have the music down. The music is legit good. Giannis?
Come on now.
Oh!
Giannis.
Hey.
Out of 10K. That's your seeing stars moment.
That's pretty solid.
That's got to be good, right?
Yeah, that's good. I mean, most of the seeing stars guys are pretty good. It's the all stars, but
Right.
that's obviously on the upper echelon. Versus like a Sabonis would be.
Isn't there an MVP tag coming also to Top Shot?
I'm not sure what all the tags are. I'm still like, I feel like leaning more on the novice side of things. People have gotten so into it. I'm not sure what all the tags are. It'll be interesting to see how much of that is baked into the current price of the cards versus, or the moments, I should say. That's the drinking game. We refer to them as cards instead of moments.
Okay. Let's see what we got for the last one. Oh no.
You shouldn't have said. Hey, at least it's from the. It looks like it's from the. Oh no, it's corner 3. It's corner 3.
He is so withered, PJ Tucker.
You talked that into existence, though.
I mean,
That's unbelievable. The odds of that. Lou Sherman says the MVP tag for Giannis will be for his Series 1 moments. I can't believe the one card I singled out. You got card again. Oh my God, we're gonna get super drunk. One thing I was curious, someone mentioned this here, but did you have any consideration, Adam, to just holding a pack? You know, in the cardboard market, they call it sealed wax, and people will legitimately just not open a box or a pack. And if that ends up being a good year, it's sort of a what's in the box thing. You know, people way overpay the expected value of a pack because they know, oh, maybe there's a Mahomes rookie in there. With Top Shot, it's a little different because I think if most other people open all their packs in a year from now, people might be able to back into what's actually into the pack. But I was tempted, if I had gotten lucky enough to get one of the more expensive drops. There's been 2 the last few weeks. I wasn't lucky enough. I was tempted to just hold my pack and kind of sit on it.
yeah. Well, you can go back and see what's been pulled. Like, you know, one thing about the blockchain is you can see what's been pulled. So one thing about holding and not opening the pack is you could see what's left. You know what I mean? If everybody else opens the pack and you're the only one with the pack left, you would know exactly what's in it. So there's some game theory there for sure. But no, man, I mean, you know, I never really considered sitting around and holding an unopened pack.
So are you going to go to the marketplace and try and get PJ Tucker off your hands for any dollar?
You know,
possible?
I said that I was going to die with my moments. I don't plan to sell any of them, but I think for PJ Tucker, I will be heading to the marketplace. What is the lowest price right now on the PJ Tucker? I mean, if it's double digits, that's just insane.
I got $7 for mine, but when I did it, but I went straight for the absolute lowest possible. I was just trying to get it off my hand.
Looks like $9. Somebody's saying in chat.
Yeah, $9 is the current lowest ask. The highest price is $250K.
Yeah,
but yeah, I know $9 doesn't sound like a lot, but when there's going to be so many of these moments for a complete non-star role player, I mean, this this to me is it's got to be $1 because we can't sell for fractions of dollars on Top Shot. So it's $1 moment. So I would take your $9 and run.
All right. Yeah, I'll be taking the $9. I'll be holding on to the Levine and the Giannis. Okay. Oh man, Jeff Jones is in the chat. Love Jeff Jones. What up, player? Okay. Should we get to the big boy pack?
Yeah. Let me pull up real quick what's in the big boy pack. So, you still have the same chance, I believe, at the exact same moments, but additionally, we have these rising stars where Rob is really going to pull his hair out as if you pull, LaMelo to get the rising stars, rookie badge. I'd imagine that's the one you want. These are serial out of 2021 for 2021. Again, I'm a novice, so maybe I'm missing something, but I think him, Barrett to get the rookie badge.
What about Halliburton?
Yeah, Halliburton as well. There's a Halliburton common in here too. I know JJ Zachariason at Late Round QB, one of my buddies, I think he pulled a Zion common and a Halliburton rookie common, which is good because, in addition to his rising star was Keldon Johnson, which was kind of, just was fine. You're not going to get the rookie badge for that one. So,
right.
Val says LaMelo, the best in the pack.
Yeah, LaMelo looks really good. But Halliburton looks like a really good player too, I'll say. And also, I don't know if Quickly is going to be a star, but Quickly looks like he has a chance to be good too, right?
Yeah, Quickly you would have to pull from his is a common. He's not part of the Rising Stars, but yeah. And then Matthew G also says Campazzo's first moment and rookie moment. That's a big deal too, is kind of understanding there will always be a place for a player's first ever moment.
Yeah.
So is that like the equivalent of like a physical rookie card? Is that the idea?
Yeah.
It's not perfectly equivalent.
It's strange. There's the sports lore and the NFT lore kind of collide a little bit where the NFT junkies are just gonna be like the first one on chain ever. That's really cool. That's always gonna have a place. But I think, down the line, it's gonna be really neat to have a guy's first ever bucket. I opened a pack with Dink and we got Patrick Williams' first ever bucket. To me, that's gonna be, the rookie card down the line, first ever bucket, first ever assist. Because there's gonna be so many moments even from the rookie year potentially, that the first evers seem pretty neat to me. But that's just personal opinion.
One thing I would say about the PJ Tucker thing, and I was thinking about that with some of the other floor guys, is if they become part of a challenge. Like I know TJ McConnell was a part of a challenge, and I had this TJ McConnell randomly from a pack, and I was like, why is TJ McConnell selling for like $180? And then somebody told me, oh, he's part of the challenge. And then after the challenge, he went down to like $12. So maybe that's priced in a little bit on why PJ Tucker and all these other floor guys is like $9. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what it is. It just seems like any moment now is going for a minimum around there, which is kind of nuts. But yeah, there's the challenge potential is up there. What are you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, do you think there's something to be said for like keeping all those moments, even like a PJ Tucker, just because it's from these early sets? Like, 10 to 15 years down the line, like you have some from the first 10 sets ever dropped on Top Shot, even PJ Tucker might be worth something.
I thought that for Series 1. Series 2 would surprise me, but I did think that for Series 1. But
I've heard that, and I mean, there might be something to saying, okay, I don't really care about $9. Let me just hold on to this in case everyone cares about Series 2, like 10 years from now, even, they'll pay anything for any Series 2 moment. I'm not super sold on that, but I've heard some sharp people who honestly know the space more than me kind of tout that same thing, Rob.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So to be clear again, Rob pulled a good place in line. Rob got his pack. Rob is gambling essentially that the price that I paid for the pack, which we're not going to disclose, the price that I paid for the pack will be less than the pack will be worth. However, I don't think this bet's going to be settled, or this gamble is going to be settled for a long time, because you could say, yeah, the pack is worth X right now, but I plan to die with my pack, much like my Twitter profile picture, and therefore we won't know for a very long time if this was a good transaction for Rob or not. But yeah, I'm hoping to inflict max pain here on Rob. And
if you get a mellow, then my LaMelo, my feed might cut out. So just be prepared for that if that comes in.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is a tough sweat, Rob.
I know. I've been worried about it all day. I've been rethinking my decision, thinking about sending him the money back. I've gone through all the emotions.
All right. Well, I'm ready if you guys are.
All right.
Let's do it.
I think the audio should be on. Tell me if it's not.
I don't think it's on. Oh, it's
yeah. Click open your pack. You should be.
Click open your pack.
Okay.
I forgot when it starts. I don't think we're getting audio.
Okay, that's all right. All right, so there's gonna be 7 cards in this pack, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Adam, it's your packs.
Moments.
You pick.
Let's go reverse for bottom up.
Right here?
Yep.
All right.
Harrow. Precious. My NBA knowledge has ground to a halt. I can promise you I've never heard of this guy until like maybe a week ago.
I know who he is because he was mega chalk one night in DFS when the whole Miami Heat team was out. Yeah, so it's a rookie moment, but so you'll get a rookie badge, but not
right.
super, not you're not thrilled as that of your out of 2021.
Yeah, that was the best. That was supposed to be the best, right? I should have saved that one for last. That was supposed to be the best because it was out of the 2021. The others are more commons, I believe.
So I'm not sure exactly how the packs are packed, to be honest. I don't know if you know, Rob, like, is there a chance he can get another 2021? Or was that it?
I'm pretty sure that's it. I think there's only one of the Rising Stars moments, and then there should be a Seeing Stars moment too.
Oh, Rob is so happy right now.
Yeah, Rob definitely.
We're all right. Yeah, we're doing okay over here. Let me put it that way.
Oh yeah. By the way, shout out Justin Herzig, obviously one of the best ball players out there right now. Justin, shout out to his article today. I thought was really good. It's up for free on the site if you guys are playing best ball. But he's also deep in the Top Shot streets with his new venture. So check that out. And yeah, Herzig estimated 650 for Precious with no challenge premium. It's interesting. Okay.
All right. I'm going to the next one. I paused the audio because it was overwhelming, so I'll put it back on now. I couldn't hear you guys.
Go ahead.
You can mute the audio if you want, because I don't think we can't hear it.
Yeah. Mike Conley,
common.
Solid NBA player. I can't imagine that's worth anything, but go ahead.
That's what's nuts, though, is these moments are worth stuff.
Halliburton. Hey,
Halliburton.
That's not his rookie card, though, correct? He had a moment before this. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think this is his first moment, but this will get the rookie badge. Because there will be multiple badges, I believe. There will be a first moment badge and a rookie badge.
Yeah.
And I believe the chat will let me know if I'm wrong. As you can tell, we're doing our best with this stuff. But Halliburton is a good poll for for sure.
Right,
I feel like next stream we need like Dink or Gallagher or Wiggins on here to actually talk about these NBA players. And by the way, when NFL Top Shot comes out, I think
So fun fact, a little plug here. I actually own a bunch of the NFL Top Shot Twitter handles just so they have to come to me when they do it.
There you go.
I want you to know that. So
playing the game, Rob. Playing the game.
All right, you ready for the next one?
Let's do it.
Here we go.
Phoenix Suns, D Booker, solid NBA player.
All right.
I think that's a pretty good one. I don't know enough about the set, but from what I've seen.
Well, chat, give us the low asks. We want to hear the low asks, chat. Throw them up there.
I don't think Rob wants to hear the low asks.
Well, I can't really react, or else it would give away our backdoor deal. So that's why I'm just gonna.
Yeah, what was the over under? We don't know.
I'm gonna poker face. I'm just gonna leave it.
All right, let's keep going. 3 more left.
All righty.
Utah Jazz. 2 Mike Conley.
Double it up on Conley.
I mean, solid NBA player. Reminds me of a young Adam Levitan a little bit. Left-handed, of course.
I can't wait to play some hoops with you, man.
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm playing that guy Mike in tennis. It would be my 3rd tennis bet. I'm excited about that. But yeah,
I don't know. I'm still mad at you. I bet on you for the last one.
The Brendan Adams one or the
Pan one.
Yeah, the Pan one was
when you had him and you choked. That
one of the worst moments of my life. I mean, definitely like a top 3 worst thing that's ever happened to me. All right, last 2. Spurs, Jakob.
See that? Yeah, that's a pretty boring one. Out of 35K, non-star, non-rookie.
We had a Dink I know better prop one night. We were betting props and the projection didn't like it, but Dink was all in on Jakob and it worked out. So why not?
Joshua wants the PJ Tucker 3 to round things out.
That would be amazing. For me.
All right, last one. LaMelo, Giannis,
Drew common.
I actually know Drew a little bit. When I was covering the Sixers, Drew was on the team and one of their better players, really good dude. So I'm happy to quote unquote collect, even though I said on the podcast what I think, that all these people who are quote unquote collecting are not going to be as excited to collect when they're not 10xing every day. But yeah.
Matt from Add More Fun says the low ask on Poeltl is 9.
Seems fair.
And someone else said that'll be his first moment, which would be something. Add More Funds has a cool tool where you can look up the low asks pretty easily. I should have pulled it up, but I didn't pull it up.
I think we should get Rob's reaction. Rob, what is your reaction to this pack? Are you now happy, sad, or you don't know if you're glad you sold the pack?
Well, let's just say I'm not mad that I sold the pack. I'm pretty happy. I mean, I wish you could have gotten a little more from it, but there's going to be no crying tonight. My girlfriend's probably going to stay with me, finances wise, so I'm not too mad about it.
Oh, God. Yeah. Looks like a win for Rob here, but we did it for the hashtag content. And I see Brian Schultz in the chat saying that he owns at Establish Your Moment. Take it easy on buying up the Twitter guys.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said that publicly until we had a chance to monopolize everything possible. It's my bad. Should have talked to the content team.
Leone, any thoughts on this pack?
It seems pretty mundane for what you could have gotten.
20th percentile pack.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Again, there are people that can price this out way better than me, but it just seems, I mean, you knew you were going to get a Rising Stars moment. You knew you were going to get a Seeing Stars moment in this one. So like those are cool moments to have, but given that you were guaranteed one of those moments, you could have done better within those groups.
Yeah.
Did we get a low ask on the Booker one? Because I was curious about that.
I think it was somebody said 100.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the market too, which is, down right now, had sort of tanked before it came offline. So some of these low asks might rise as things normalize and the market gets back online. I don't know for sure.
Yeah. Well, look, I'll see you guys in about 2050 when I decide to sell these, maybe 2052 or something like that when I decide to sell these. So yeah, I'm not too worried about what the price is right now. Okay. This was fun. We just wanted to come on here. We didn't really have much of a plan. We just want to come on here, hang out, open a couple packs, hopefully inflict some pain from Rob. That didn't happen, but we are planning to do more Top Shot, more collectibles content going forward. I know there is a lot of demand for it right now. And honestly, like, it's just fun and easy. And, I know the hardcore NFT stuff isn't for everyone, but obviously everyone is sports fans here. I think we should get Dink or Wiggins or Gallagher on one of these. And I think maybe Mike or Levy or so one of their Top Shot experts might be good to come on and give us an exact range. Maybe Justin come on and talk about this stuff too. But if that's the kind of stuff you guys want to see, you can tweet at us and let us know. You can put it in the comments on YouTube. Rob, people are always begging for thumbs up, and people are begging for likes or whatever on YouTube. Is that a real strat? Like, is this actually how YouTube is prioritizing which videos to show people?
I can't give too much away of the algorithm, but let's just say the people saying smash the like button the most are not necessarily getting the most likes. Like content's important. That's where I'll leave it.
We'll have to pull the banner down. My one job as producer is to put up the smash the like banner. Rob's trying to strip me from it.
that was just a dig given the timing. It's we'll talk after, but no, there's the secrets of the YouTube algorithm are held from pretty much everyone. So
right, exactly. It's like this black box. I mean, it's crazy. I'm gonna have to come up there and hold up Rob at gunpoint to get the YouTube secrets out of it. Okay. Thank you guys for joining us. This was fun. I got dusted on the pack, but all in good fun. We'll be back. I don't know when. We'll be back sometime soon with another Top Shot collectible, establish the collectible show. For producer Mike, for Leone, for Rob, who's happy tonight. I am Adam, who's sad tonight. Good luck, everybody.